Then let me ask the question this way. In regard to the journals and the writings, you placed a value on them, is that correct? It's a yes or no question.
The document speaks for itself. There's a value placed. And you wanted to know how
did you form the basis for coming up with this figure, $100,000 to $150,000, for your journals and emails and other writings?
I don't know. It's an impossible situation to be in.
I understand. So there is no basis other than your just personal belief that to you these items are worth at least that much.
At least, yes.
Okay. This also includes scripts?
Yeah.
Okay. And you are alleging that petitioner took your scripts?
Yes.
Okay, how many scripts are we talking about?
I'm not sure, but probably 4 to 5. Some not complete scripts, but script treatments as well.
Okay, were any of the scripts completed?
One was absolutely completed onto second draft, and the others were in notebooks and were completed story-wise, but not in format.
Okay. Were these scripts that you wrote on your own?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Did you have any writing partners at any time?
No.
Did petitioner work with you on these scripts?
No, absolutely not.
Okay. Did he ever read them?
Yeah, I would say, like, well, so did my sister and my friends. Would be like, does this sound stupid, or like, is that funny? And usually, so to that extent.
Okay, but he never sat down with you and...
No.
Okay, and wrote. Okay, so these are all your scripts. Are any of them registered with the Writers Guild?
No.
Have you ever sold a script?
I've had things that I've written made, but like in indie ways, indie group of filmmakers where we're not like passing money around. So I wasn't making money off the script.
Say that again.
I've had things that I've written made.
Indie.
In the INDIE.
Yeah, in indie.
In the indie world, where
Yes.
we're not passing money around. We're a group of artists and filmmakers that make films.
Okay, so that was just, as you said, a group, and you all got together and made some creative contribution.
Yeah, but he's not in that group. It doesn't include him.
I understand. No, I meant just you.
Yeah.
And I assume somebody was the cameraman and you wrote the script and maybe you acted in it and that sort of thing, and no one got paid anything. But in terms of are any of these scripts those scripts that were used?
No.
Okay.
Those aren't.
So in terms of these scripts, the ones that you are claiming in your motion, did you ever sell any of those scripts?
I'm planning to. Well, I was.
Okay, wait. The question was, have
I
you
yet?
sold
No.
any of those scripts?
No.
Okay. Has anyone ever offered to pay you for any of those scripts?
They're not finished yet, but I've had interest in those scripts.
Have you pitched the story ideas contained in those scripts?
Yeah, informally, but with people who want to see them completed.
Okay, but no one has actually offered you any money for the scripts, have they?
No, they're not finished yet.
Okay. Do these scripts have titles?
Yes. Sort of. I don't write like title. I usually title things last. Like I know, like I'll have some weird title, like the story about the guy when he was walking down the street and found that kitten in the bush. Like I don't know if that's a title, but I mean.
Do any of the scripts have titles?
No, I don't think so. three that I'm most worried about. I know two don't have titles. One of them. No, they don't have titles on them, and I'm not going to say it because I don't want them to steal the title either.
If they don't have titles, they don't have titles.
No, they have them, but I don't
Oh.
think they're written on the documents. I know, it's good.
Okay, saying you don't remember the titles.
I'm saying the titles aren't written on the documents.
Oh, okay. So it's just the kind of thing that the title kind of floats around in your head. You know which script it belongs to.
Yep.
That kind of thing. I understand. Is one of the scripts called Star Crazy?
Yeah. How would you know
And-
that?
Please, it's not her deposition.
It's like,
And does that script have to do with an actress who gets obsessed with a character and then winds up stalking him and doing things like that?
I'd object in terms of the relevance of this.
Well, there's, actually
Apparently
there is
you still
some-
have the scripts that he took from her
I
and
don't
hasn't
have
given
any
back.
scripts. I just have information that was given to me. Sure, it's relevant. For one thing, if any scripts that were written during the marriage are a community asset. So my client's entitled to some form of identification.
Okay, do you have any
Is
other
that what the
questions?
script was about?
Because that
Did it
wasn't.
have some sort of a storyline along those lines?
You can answer that question. Was that one of your scripts that she just mentioned to you?
the way you just paraphrased one of my pieces of writings, that's not even a fair representation of the way I write. I'm not going to answer that.
Okay. She's answered the question.
Okay, well, I don't think it was intended to be a fair representation of your writing. I've never seen your writing, so I wouldn't know what your writing is about. I was simply asking if that is kind of what the story is about, not necessarily how it is written.
No, it's not. And I don't think that I need to explain my
Please,
script, right?
Please,
No.
please just answer the questions, or don't if I tell you not to. But you've answered that one. I don't want you arguing with counsel.